it's a real, it's a real transformation and journey into understanding ourselves and connecting with our outer and inner worlds. And that's what kind of blows people away when they do work with me, because they realize that, wow, like there's just so much that's stored up in the way that we take care of ourselves, and it's all about self-care and self-love, so we can empower ourselves to reach our potential and make the changes that we want in our own worlds as well as in the world around us.
Well, it's interesting actually, because obviously, or not obviously maybe, but hi, Alistair. So when I used to have hair, I was in a metal band, and I used to relax it to make it straight. So I had straight long hair for a period of time, and it is so I didn't do it because I felt societal pressure. I did it because I was in a heavy metal band. But women, black women, or women of color, whatever the phrase they want to use, feel enormous pressure to look a certain way because it's a westernized sort of identity. Is that?
Yeah, exactly. So there's an enormous pressure to assimilate into Eurocentric standards of beauty to be accepted. And even though, you didn't chemically straighten your hair or straighten your hair to assimilate into a Eurocentric standard of beauty, you were also assimilating into a culture because of feeling that you are other within that culture if you don't look a certain way. So there's a whole part to be said around conformity and identity that really is accessible through our hair. And that's what I find so fascinating about the stories. I've got a Facebook group that has been running for almost 10 years, and people from all over the world, regardless of what their skin tone is or what their heritage is, there's an experience that is shared among people who do not fit into what is the idealized Eurocentric standard of beauty. And it's about shedding the idea of beauty as a standard and creating our own standards, but through the concept of beauty, which is abstract and undefinable. It's just, what we choose it to be. And that's really, helping ourselves to shed that programming and then create what we want that's nourishing for ourselves, that's going to be replenishing and helping us to thrive rather than making us fit into a box.
And presumably leading to depression.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so this is where it all comes in, and Brenda probably touched on it before as well, but it's that whole moral injury part of I'm not actually able to express who I really am, even if I don't know that that's not who I really am.
Once you lose touch with your authentic self, who you really, really are, your life's going to spiral out of control. You have to learn, and God bless Natalia for everything she does. She helps people, I should say, regain that, come back to who they are. It's okay to be who you are. Be you, be proud of that. Stand in your truth. Don't be ashamed of who you are, regardless. You're you. There is no norm. Your norm is you. That's the norm in your world.
Very good, very good. Now, Alistair, I don't know if you're still muted. Are you still muted? Yeah, unmute yourself. I'm sure that your partner has said to you to mute yourself in the past many times. Rocking the hat and the lumberjack shirt. I expect you to go outside and kill a wolf who's chasing Red Riding Hood. It was the lumberjack man in Red Riding Hood.
I do have a very mountain man aesthetic.
Yes, indeed.
Purely functional, just because it's cold.
Tell me about it. Well, I've got my hoodie on.